We've implemented a phased policy, which means that each phase has different restrictions and stipulations on who's allowed into the hospital for visiting and who's not. So right now we're in phase 2 of that plan. And in phase 2, it really is looking at extenuating circumstances that we need to bring loved ones in for. And it's looking at people who have been here for greater than 10 days and bringing in one loved one twice a week for a visit. If you have somebody who's not doing well in the hospital, we're going to bring your loved ones in to visit you. If you have somebody who has been here for greater than 10 days, we're going to let you have a visitor twice a week, provided there's no isolation. If your loved one's isolated, for safety precautions, both for yourself, for the community, and the staff and patients in-house, we aren't going to let you in to visit that loved one. At this point, there's no visiting in our emergency department or our diagnostic imaging department or our ambulatory department. It's all extenuating circumstances only, which we manage on a case-by-case basis as you come in. We talk to everybody individually. We are actually making a point of calling those people who are eligible. So we do ask that if you're worried about a loved one, that you just help us out. We will call you when it's time for visiting. People calling are generally receptive to the information that I'm giving when I explain to them why and the restrictions and the reasons the restrictions are in place. People are generally fairly receptive to that. We're working with our North Simcoe Muskoka group of hospitals. Our policies aren't exactly aligned, but we tried to keep the key points of what we're doing in alignment with each other, just so it's less confusing for everybody. So everybody has gone into what looks like a phased approach for their visiting. Everybody started at different times though. We started ours last week, and everybody's, according to what they can manage, doing it at their own pace. So at current time, there isn't any discussions on when phase 3 might approach. It's really looking at the community and the landscape and what we're seeing in relation to the pandemic and what that looks like. They could go to our website at stevensonhospital.ca. We have everything posted there. All the information's there that you need to know about the phases and what it looks like, who's eligible, who's not.